So, my friends, you ever notice how the world seems to crave drama? People say they want peace, but watch how fast they run toward conflict. We've built entire industries around outrage, entire platforms around arguing, and somehow, even sadness gets addictive. Now let me say this, an author I read often, and she happens to be the most widely published female Christian author in history, once wrote something that hit me hard. Some people cling to sorrow and unrest, not because they want freedom, but because they've come to love it. Because it's familiar, because pain has become their identity. And yes, that shook me, because I've seen it. I remember someone I used to work with in media, a friend. She always seemed to be in the middle of a storm. If things were going well, she'd find a reason to stir up tension. If peace was possible, she'd retreat into some kind of sadness. She's a Christian. She does what everyone told her to do. Works hard, cares deeply, stands up for others, and for a brief time, she had what looked like happiness, only to have it shot down by a comment or two, or something new. That pushed her back into a dark place. Don't get me wrong, she's highly talented, a fighter. I still keep in touch with her, though it's been a while now, and every time we talk, she has a story to tell me. I know, God is watching over her, and over us too. And spiritually, a lot of us do the same thing, right? We stay in the dark, because the light exposes to us too much. So, remember this. The same thing is happening in our faith. Instead of surrender, we're sold self-help. Instead of the cross, we're told God just wants us happy. The gospel's been rebranded to fit what we like, not what saves. It's softer, friendlier, harmless, but also powerless. Because the truth is, Jesus doesn't follow us. He calls us to follow him. And following means leaving things behind. The lies we've believed, the sin we excuse, the bitterness we wear like armor, the gossip we share. But that's where grace comes in. Not as a shield from change, but the power to change. I've seen it in the media all too often. I used to help create entertainment that makes a joke of sin, laughter to put people down, news cycles that sell fear, stories that glorify darkness, and we wonder why people feel so far from God. We've replaced light with all kinds of crazy noise, hope with distraction, conviction with comfort. And here's the part that cuts me deeply. A lot of Christians are in major denial. They see all the darkness surrounding them. They feel it. But instead of waking up, they embrace it. They justify it. They scroll past it like it's normal and pretend that it doesn't exist. They say, God understands. He knows what's going on, while ignoring the very voice that's been pleading with them to come back. But Jesus doesn't beg. No, my friends. He calls, he invites, and eventually that call will stop. I said on another video I made that angels don't hang around where Christ is not mentioned. They just leave. That's still disturbing to me. Every moment during my day, angels are around me and you too. And when you remember God and inquire again, they are back fighting for you at all cost, fighting to assist you in returning back to God. If you're still listening and made it this far, let me say this. Jesus sees past all this noise. He knows the weight you're carrying, and he hasn't stopped calling. You don't have to stay numb. You don't have to stay angry. You don't have to keep pretending everything's fine. Yes, the real gospel, the one that saves, it invites you to surrender, really surrender. Not to lose yourself, but to finally become who he created you to be. Free, clean, awake. So by now, if something has gotten your attention while hearing this, don't ignore it. Share it with someone who need to hear it today. And you don't have to comment. You don't have to explain. But maybe just whisper, God, I'm done running. He hears that prayer. And heaven still responds. Always has, always will. Until next time.